course, our report. And given the nature of the rivalry between these teams, expect emotions to be running high. Both teams have to feel a little on edge right now.
And who doesn't love this stuff? What's a beat? The stakes are a little higher. I mean, it should make it a very interesting matchup.
And a huge part of any NBA team's success is health, especially, Graham, as we move to the middle part of the schedule. Yeah, so true, B.A. I mean, being able to manage your injuries and stay healthy throughout the course of the season is so important to a team's success. And obviously, as you get to the mid-season point, you have a stretch run of games that will really impact seeding and positioning and preparing you for the postseason. So, without a doubt, maintaining health around the mid-season mark is so crucial to a team's overall success.
Oh, what incredible precision. Wow, cutting the deep pieces with his pass.
Antetokounmpo. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. The BA, it's incredible. How often do you see a player come off of an MVP season and get even better? Last year, Giannis Antetokounmpo setting career highs in his rate of scoring, rebound, and assists. And Grant, maybe the most important area of growth for Giannis is his perimeter shooting. I agree, BA. Although he's doubled his career rate of three-point attempts,
weak ass nigga.
Weak ass
nigga. Weak ass nigga. He did. Turn that mic off, listen.
I mean, such a creative talent. I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish. Right side Tatum. The 3 is up. Rebounded by the Bucks. And this is their first time matched up with the Celtics this year.
You don't think Thompson is outstanding at using his body? Look at this, a muscular presence who picks up fouls well.
Allen misses. The Bucks making a switch here. And he's good on the second. Now the Bucks with it. They're coming off that loss against Denver. And their body language was unimpressive. They looked defeated much of the night, and because of it, they took the L.
They just going to lose the whole game. It looked like they just weren't prepared. The final score tells you the story.
Oh my God. The fuck y'all with me?
And no luck at the stripe this time. The second one won't fall. Outside Tatum. They double team Tatum. And stolen by Middleton. Here's Antetokounmpo. And he banks in the layup.
You yelling at your controller over there, my nigga?
Just consistent and pretty much automatic.
You weak.
Antetokounmpo makes the league's most efficient score inside 10 feet. Austin again missing. Walker pulls down the board. The Celtics on offense. Trailing by 4. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Phoenix. It's just so difficult to win when you waste as many chances at the line as they did.
Yeah, and that's got to be annoying to them. I mean, work hard to get to the line, but fail to capitalize.
Yeah, their offense looking like a well-oiled machine. Thompson goes in. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Ow.
I love seeing Thompson taking hard to the rim, knowing not many defenders want to get in his way.
And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. And that puts them just one foul from the bonus. Antetokounmpo outside. And Giannis throws it down.
Follow, just remember that.
Fella getting all worked up. He loves those throws.
On the take.
Come on now.
Milwaukee in the lead. Pass to Middleton. Back to Antetokounmpo. A minute 42 left in the first. And here's Lopez. 3-pointer, no good.
They get away with it here, but that's not a shot you should ever be getting.
To the middle. And Williams punches it home.
Such
How you
incredible
keep getting over
first
there?
look, it allows him to hold his own against any other fighter in the league.
Why don't you put him on the floor over here?
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Yeah, Coach no
You
doubt
gonna roll
wants
him
to
around
use
in the
this
center
timeout
out
to
there?
review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
You know, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
Beyond the arc. Knocks down the long J.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Driving inside. Pritchard gets it to go.
Taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to
You hear very little resistance, and you have to bring much faster help than that.
Pass to Middleton. Shoots over Brown. Austin with a rebound.
Their movement is good. They get the ball into the right hand. Usually, he drops those in between jumpers.
What the fuck, man? Dude, I asked you. Take him out there.
Takes a three.
Fuck.
Nice start for him.
God damn, that shit sound crazy as a bitch.
That's the kind of look this system is
I don't
designed
hear
to
that.
create.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock.
God damn.
Boston trailing. Here's Teague. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Pass to Middleton.
Oh, good dude.
And stolen by Williams. Here's Teague. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
He's off on the first. Good on the second one. Outside Holiday. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And when you consider how the Bucks are doing, guys, your thoughts?
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Gambling style that pays off, keeping things in disarray for that offense.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
The Bucks trail. Down low. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, Giannis dunks it home.
And Holiday takes this responsibility seriously. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to them.
Holiday's been in the league for roughly a decade now. And throughout, he's been reliable and he's been consistent.
Yeah, his scoring average has gone up a little over time. But you look at almost every other category, assists, rebounds, steals, shooting percentages, you know what Holiday's going to get you year in and year out.
What intensity on the glass from Ford's junkyard dog. He worked so hard for the second chance opportunity.
And the shot's good. Walker's got 4 points this quarter.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get him inside. I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And guys, it's clear though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
Shot's good by Antetokounmpo.
Better stop playing with me,
got
nigga.
15 points.
Wait.
Even with the D giving him a lot of attention, he's still finding ways to light him up.
Give me that.
The kick out to Walker. Back to Thompson. They double team Thompson. Rebound, Milwaukee.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him
Oh,
from
good
getting to the rim.
Inside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. 7 points in the game.
Thompson is a strong big man. He's amazing at fending off defenders.
Takes a step back. Out to the right wing. Hornets shot is off.
Given this range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
hard to argue against the fact that Giannis Antetokounmpo is the game's most physical slasher. He said, quote, in the NBA, they want you to flop. When you're strong and you go through contact, they don't get the foul call. But he said that flopping is not who I am. I'm just going to try and power through. Guys?
Well, that's what the fans want to see, Alec. Thanks. Grant, you have an excellent mid-range jumper. Who right now stands out in that area?
Wow. You know, in this era of the three-point ball, there's still some players that excel in the mid-range. And it just so happens they're elite all-star caliber players. You know, I think of Kevin Durant. Chris Paul is another. Jimmy Butler excels in the mid-range. But the guy, to me, who is the best in the mid-range in today's game is Kawhi Leonard. He can go get a bucket, elevate, use his size, his strength, his touch, and he really excels in that area. And so it's refreshing to see. And it's interesting that really good players in this league are the ones that excel in it.
Shot clock at 6. Here's DiVincenzo. Again, Milwaukee.
And you think their lead would hold as long as they continue to shoot like this.
Now Walker. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
It is just a superstar doing superstar things. Antetokounmpo is lighting it up and showing the variety to his game.
Again, the miss by the Celtics. Milwaukee in the lead. Antetokounmpo with it. And Walker picks him up defensively. Antetokounmpo, right side. 4-3.
Let's go, bitch. Let's go, nigga, let's
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
go. Smacking your ass, nigga.
And the Bucks making a change here. And the Celtics call time here.
They better,
Hoping
nigga.
to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, they have to regroup and revisit their strategy at the defensive.
And Williams punches it home.
Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim.
There's 48 seconds left in the first half. Here's Lopez. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet.
I tried it.
He gives him that shot. Bad things will happen.
Back to Williams. And they go to the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
We on that. We on that with him.
Right side, Williams.
We on that with him.
Doubled by Middleton. Lets it go from deep. Williams.
Finally made a shot.
And they can run off the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, no need to get the ball back here. They want to close this quarter.
Weak ass nigga.
That's how you
Weak ass nigga.
come right back at him.
Talk about great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun.
He weak.
Williams from long range. And again, Boston with the triple. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we hit the first half. Bucks ahead. They lead by 5.
You trash.
We've got more NBA. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Boston trailer. Pass to Tice. That's it. Outside Walker. The floater. And that one's good. Walker's got 6 points. Walker's a sport first. Shots like that floater are an integral part of his arsenal. Kumpo inside. Give him 20. Drives to the hoop. Kumpo is double. DiVincenzo. And the three off target. That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space. They really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game. That's true. We'll see if they can keep forging ahead. For now, gotta give them credit for coming back. Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, BA. Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Oh, nice shot.
I should have been blocked.
Body and agility. Rare. Simmons Brown size. That's why it's been such an intriguing prospect. Watching Brown now.
Oh, yo, bitch ass.
I mean, and some scouts question his commitment to the game. He was a competitive chess player. They thought maybe he was too cerebral. He's been a dedicated soldier for this team.
My nigga need some Gatorade. Chill, my nigga, down. Them niggas gay.
And that one falls for Kumpo. And ex-Pistons great Isaiah Thomas was one of the first to see it. He said Brown just needed time to learn the game, Chris. Yeah, that's a rare approach. Usually the skill set needs development. Court awareness. Brown is actually ahead of the curve when you compare him to some of his peers. Out to DiVincenzo. Fires from deep. Rebound Boston. We're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. And here's Brown for three.
Ooh.
And the defense is really allowing them
to try to light me up.
Inside the arc. The shot. It's taken the other way. They've been taking care of business, especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally insane. You know, some scouts thought Tatum had tunnel vision looking only for his own shot. He's more about team. Back to Portis. And the shot is good on the assist by Portis has got his second basket on the night. Definition of Tice is a key component to Boston's stellar defense. Yeah, he's really special. I mean, he has a way of blocking a lot of shots, but he also affects a lot of shots as well. Tice really understands position. He has great anticipation and timing. I love the surprised look on players' faces when he sends it back to him. Kumpo can't connect. The Celtics with the lead. And from the side, let's catch up with Allie.
Last season, Brad Stevens became the 5th coach in Celtics history to reach the 300-win milestone. He joined some legends, but he said, quote, I don't stop and think about that stuff. We've had really good players and an ownership and management too. And just appreciate where we work. Guys, Coach Stevens always humble.
All right, Allie, thanks.
What?
Earning his money on the interior tonight. That's a nice move. And he can't get down. Time from Portis. With the step back. Fires the three. Boston's the rebound. .10 left to play in the third quarter. Williams from long range. Kick to Tatum. Pass to Brown. Brown throws the double. And it was now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the most subtle moves that make the biggest difference.
The Bucks trail. It's blocked. Here's Pritchard. Tatum draws the double. Out to the wing. Outside, Williams. Right side. Fires it from 18.
Airball. Airball ass.
To the wing on the left. Middleton outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Outside Holiday. Three-pointer. Middleton outside. The steal.
Good D.
The Celtics on the move. It's Teague. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. It's the Celtics. We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Lopez. Middleton from the outside. He buries it from three.
And this helps build chemistry. Lopez looking to share the ball wherever he can.
Count it.
They toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Now Lopez. Back to DiVincenzo. To tie it up. Lopez can't hit. Boston now. 3-point lead. Pass to Walker. And the slam from Mike Thompson.
Prime time point guard play. A sensational find by Walker to set up the easy ball.
From the outside. Now, yeah, they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
By Brown.
No good shot.
Good. And Brown gets the assist.
Has a great feel for where the defenders are on the court. Tatum navigates himself nicely.
Pass to Craig. Over to the left wing. Three-pointer is up. Middleton.
And here in the fourth, he's been zeroed in, hitting some big-time buckets.
That's the intentional foul. And the Bucks making a change here. Here's Walker.
Oh, wow. Good shot.
And the Celtics lead by 7.
How about the quick feet of Walker that really come into play on his drive to the rack?
To Portis. Now here's Holiday. And the Bucks get it again from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the
Fuck.
shot.
That's 3 in a row.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his 3rd foul so far. And Boston has possession. Tatum drives in. And
Put the ball on the floor.
he's having a great night. Out to DiVincenzo. Back to Antetokounmpo. Middleton outside. From deep. That one is good. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Nice shot.
Showing great strides in
Think of this good pop. Scrap. Feel me?
Big change to the NBA All-Star format in 2020. You were on the call of that game. What was your take on the new setup?
the new setup worked to perfection. And I have to admit, BA, I was a little bit nervous and a little skeptical about this new format, but it worked. The players were in the fourth quarter, the fans in the arena, the broadcasters, people at home, everybody was on the edge of their seat watching this battle go back and forth, where ultimately Team LeBron's team won the game. I tell you what, though, it speaks about the NBA's willingness to be creative, to be innovative, and not be stuck in so-called tradition as the game has evolved and changed through the years. But for the NBA, it's also to making a memory of all
Well, their goal will be is to not give him any. Look at the neck open man Portis. He's got the right look. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Brown for 3. Making a change here. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. The 3 is up. 3 down Boston. Their biggest lead in the game was 9. Here's Brown.
Oh, you lucky ass bitch. You lucky ass motherfucker. I ain't want the block, I want the rebound.
102. Fourth quarter here. Antetokounmpo inside. Daniel
Reach.
Third foul of the game. 54 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but defensively, neither side has been able to adjust, and that's reflected in the score.
Oh, good shot.
For sure.
And it's in. Beautiful shot. Brings it within 3.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
And that's an intentional foul. 32 seconds left into the fourth. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
No, I'm fouling. I should have fouled earlier, but I want to keep the momentum going.
So the first one drops.
Oh, you lucky.
That gives them a 4-point cushion.
I mean, this is safe.
No, at least you ain't got the Lakers, my nigga, so it's all respect. Tired of playing against the Lakers on this shit.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 5-point game. Great job at the line, and it's now a 2-possession game. And not a moment to lose on this possession. Don't forget, they got to get into the play fast and execute. This is what we need to score. Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is no let-up. This is the kind of hard-nosed competitiveness that wins games.
Timeout called, the Bucks. They trail by 5. 15 seconds left to play in the fourth. Middleton outside. Outside Walker. He drops it from
Good shot, good game.
Well, the shooter Walker's caliber. You can't allow him to shoot with his speed set.
This is so we see the Celtics get the win here. A clean win.
No! Look at that.
Show better energy. You're so true. They put on a show here
run
at
that again, man.
You really think they
I
had
took
that
that good
extra confidence too. And that
I took that good OL, but with no stuff looking like. I probably should play as a team more. You're looking at it. Chris Middleton was smacking now, so that's good. Yeah, I just learned how to shoot on this shit less than a month ago, so I ain't tripping.
Look at how they gossip papers. Black boy, black hood, black trainers. Judging the cover of that book, no pages. Heard with the hatred, guns and dangers. That probably caught his natures. You really could have set my doctor.
Wow, the Nets is a tier 1 team? What the fuck is going on? Oh, KD.
Feeling hard, streets of cold, see the frost, things I know, forbid, probably wouldn't make cross, that's my blood, family tree, no excuse, freedom cost, took the risk, made mistakes, pray I never repeat them. Rolling round my block, feeling hot, streets of cold, see the frost, things I know, forbid, probably wouldn't make cross, that's my blood, family tree, no excuse, freedom cost, take the risk, made mistakes, pray I never repeat the loss. They gon' judge what we do. They don't feed no evil. They don't know me. Do this for my people. That don't mean illegal. They don't know me.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Here we go. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter David Aldridge. You can feel the energy here in Barclaysville. The Nets looking to please their fans in this Eastern Conference matchup. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Atlanta. And a season ago, Clark, they won the matchup, winning 3 and losing just 1.
And looking back to last season, they won this season series as you'd expect. Yeah, there's a reason they were a playoff team. And they beat the teams they were supposed to. We'll see if they can do it again tonight.
I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
Yep, we on that with you. You trying hard, nigga? You trying harder, nigga.
For a great coach is consistency. And I've said this, you can coach a lot of different ways, you can win a lot of different ways, but you've got to be sincere and true to your principles.
Oh, you lucky though, got the nigga stumbling.
And I've had them that have done it different ways, but they've been the most successful. And listen, you've also at the professional level, you've got to have a presence about you. You got to have some charisma out there as well to get these men to buy in. And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
It's Harden with the drive. And Harden with the stop.
Hold on, my nigga. You about to get cooked in this bitch.
And it's kind of the running joke when you think of James Harden, often maligned for his lack of effort defensively, but quite honestly, I thought he improved a great deal a season ago.
And you know, Greg, I observed the same thing. His overall commitment was better. And not just steals and blocks either. I'm just talking about his awareness, his commitment to that end of the floor. He was a focal point. If he continues on that track, I think he's going to make an impact at that end as well.
You know, showing he's able to finish on the drive, I really enjoy watching Young take that initiative and capitalize.
Now here's Harden. He has 7. Tires from deep. Not going to go that time. Good work defensively by Capella. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks. Yeah, the Nets head coach and I were able to chat. He complimented Trae Young's toughness. Coach said every team tries to be physical with him, and the net effect is you end up sending him to the free throw line all game. So it sounds like they're going to try to come up with a different approach. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David. Now, here is Young after the miss from John Collins. Shots good from Young.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Come on, make a fucking shot.
The Hawks lead by 4. Going inside. And the rejection by Harden. Here's Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Look at
Display
that.
for you was Clint Capella's continuing growth offensively. Eyes up, ready to make the next pass before he got the ball.
Hold on, I got activated in this bitch with my nipples all on the camera. Wow. Is that? Yeah, nigga, I'm here, nigga. Yeah, nigga, I was putting my motherfucking goddamn shirt on, nigga.
The next making a switch here.
I put in Steve Nash on
Their
you.
way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat. And there's the call on John Collins. That's his first foul. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Outside Irving. Here he goes. Kicks it out to Harden. Shoots over Capella.
That was my
That's a
fault.
great play on defense there. Force him to rethink the shot and then able to come up with the steal.
Collins wide open. He fires.
I'm out here good.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling. Off to a very good start offensively as a result. Now, here is Harden. He has 7. They could use a bucket. Good on the jump shot. Harden's got 9.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
The Hawks lead by 7. Young with no one around.
Nigga.
Again, it's Atlanta.
He's really clever with the basketball. Young, so advanced offensively. Excellent pull-up jumper there.
Got that one up quick. 5 points in the game.
And that's exactly what he's looking for. Draining the triple.
It's Harden with the drive. Outside Jordan. And on the way from Irving for three. Rebounded by Capella. Atlanta with the ball. 6-point game. To the inside. And the dunk by Capella.
How about the vision from the crafty little guard? Young excels at realizing when his guys have clean looks.
Irving for three. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one.
Fucking stinking to join up.
Live from Brooklyn, New York. You're watching 2K Sports. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Guys, their penetration has been outstanding. I mean, it's actually been great. They're really finding those holes in the defense.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
And Green gets it to go.
And Green's become a dependable three-point threat. If you don't get a hand in his face, he can certainly knock those down.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, guys, we all know that there are some people who dislike James Harden's style of play. They're bored watching him shoot free throws. He said, I see how teams guard me and find ways to exploit it. I just outthink the game, and I'm faulted for it. Kevin, that may be, but it's hard to argue the results. Back to you.
You're right, one of the top scorers in league history, David. Thanks for that report. They kick it out to Green. That's to Perry. Back to Green.
Oh, I fucked that whole possession up with my dumb ass.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
Yeah, and I think they just seem to be a page behind, a step slower out there all game.
From 17 feet out. A nice shot by Gallinari. Gallinari's got the lead up to 9 now for the Hawks.
In part, although he's not the force he once was on the floor, Rajon Rondo still can give you strong minutes in bursts.
Greg, I tell you what, I love watching this guy work. I know his double-digit assist days are long in his rearview mirror, but this dude still knows how to run a team, and he is ideal for leading the second unit because he's an orchestrator, a facilitator, a playmaker, and guys love playing with him. You can just feel how guys enjoy playing with Rondo running the show.
What's up, dude?
A 3 ball. And Memphis gets it to go. And now it's a 12-point Hawks lead. Here's Harden. It's deflected. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. Here's Irving. 5 points in the game.
And they really haven't been able to get into any kind of an offensive flow this quarter.
Gallinari attacking. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws. You know, winning that championship as you did, great for UNLV. Many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. 19 pounds over the course of the championship night. I was 168 pounds.
No.
And, for 8 weeks. Police did miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, yeah, got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face. Yeah.
Astro Kongwu, outside Rondo, three-pointer. He doesn't hit that one. And it's the Nets taking it the other way, coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do, much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
Wow. I lost. I ain't even finna keep playing this one. I ain't gonna lie. Fuck all that, cuz. Fucking horrible.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sidelines, this is Kevin Harlan. Looking at the Lakers, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Really a disappointing effort. That game it should have been closer than it was.
You know, sometimes you don't play up to your full potential. The important thing to figure out is what went wrong.
That's just too easy for Ball. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
And they pick up two. Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Boy, that's a tough one. You know, you gotta like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are three guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness. You know, Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with the Kings. And those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I can watch him play basketball every day. You know, to do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible. And I think our game is in great shape.
Agree on all counts. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Mike Malone gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Tonight's game marks the first contest against LeBron and the Lakers this season. The coach is well aware how tough the matchup can be, saying It's not about LeBron and Davis, or just LeBron and Davis. They have a great supporting cast that knows how to complement the stars. We have to be sharp to come away with this one. Be smart to acknowledge the great role players on this Lakers team. Guys?
Thanks, David.
And they bumped this quarter. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Here in the first quarter, with about 2 minutes gone by.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And LeBron James gets it to go.
The power, body control. LeBron finishes through contact as well as anyone we've seen.
Strange to see Marcus Gasol shoot from outside. His game break wasn't always like it is now.
I mean, Gasol has added a 3 to his game in the last seasons with Memphis, and it was an immediate success. He became a functioning stretch 5. During his career, he was more likely to drag you to the block and just bruise you more than anything else.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. And stolen by Barton. Chipped away. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's his first foul. And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. You know, even though LeBron doesn't go 100% every minute of every game in the season, he still knows when to turn it on.
And for someone at his age, that is something you have to know how to do. You can see when LeBron kicks it into that next gear. Can't keep it on all the time, but he's still able to take over when he needs to.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Kuzma can't get it to go.
Okay, that's frustrating. He worked hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Drills it from outside.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Caruso. Denver able to train the 3. Good. Denver in the lead. Inside Green. And JaMychal Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Big group substitution here for Denver. Here's Caruso. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Denver. Out to the right wing. Here's Bol. And the dunk by Bol.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk. Keep it on a power finish. It's to Matthew. Here's Morris. Another shot. Here's Caruso. And Porter comes to help. Just 5 on the clock. To the wing right side. Second chance shot. Here's Morris. And finally they hit one.
Every play, pursuing the basketball. Love how he puts in the work.
Bol, that's good. Here's Caruso. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Kuzma outside. The handoff.
Wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
This opportunity wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
And it's in there. And stolen by Murray. Here's Bol. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
One eye on the clock.
Then goes
What I love, there was panic on his end.
boom, 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 clap.
Bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Right back after this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Nuggets.
They're doing a great job defensively down low. They've already racked up a lot of blocks. They've established an intimidation factor early in this one. And also, defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight. It also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
And Harold slams it in.
I need a dunk machine dating back to high school. Montrezl Harrell is an absolute monster around the rim. And the energy of a guy like Montrezl Harrell can rub off on the entire team. Yes, it can. CA, he plays with a high motor, generates steals, blocks, and deflections. He's active all over the court, and now we're seeing it on the offensive end as well. Yeah, a former 5-star recruit. We know about the talent level for Porter, but he's also a mature, hard-working guy.
And Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Schroeder, right side. They double him with Jokic. For three, Caldwell Pope. Drains it from beyond the arc. Caldwell Pope got himself going there. His first points of the game with a deep ball. Pass to Bull. Foul in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
You know, the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Greg, in your system overall for these teams, if the schemes don't seem to be working, how much can you really change before you get to the offseason? Or, in particular, before you get to the playoffs?
It's never easy. A system change would come typically with a coaching
My
change.
ball got him scared.
The reality is you also have to evaluate the roster. And you can't fit that square peg into a round hole. Whatever your system is, it's got to be catered to the personnel you have. You can't go the other way around. I think that's what separates oftentimes the good coaches from the great ones. And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. Oh, and with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. You know, Steve, one thing you admire about LeBron, how he shapes a possession for his team. He'll create situations where he gets a mismatch or helps his teammate find one.
You know, Kevin, LeBron will use his high screens to just kind of shuffle defenders, make them think. Once he sees an opportunity, he'll pounce all over it. You can see him do this the most at the end of close games.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets.
And coach is looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession. Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing. He is so quick off the ground. Porter just gives the defense very little time to react.
And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. Great, we're at an era of positionless basketball. We know the All-Star game now has a 2 backcourt, 3 front court position as opposed to 2 guards, 2 forwards, and a center when you're voting. Should they get rid of those designations in time?
I tell you what, I think you can make a strong case for that. When you go back to last season, many felt Jimmy Butler got robbed of a starting spot. I think listen, this is the fans' vote. Why not the 5 top vote getters? I don't care if they're 4 guards. If the 5 players that the fans want to see the most play a certain position, then so be it. You know, they're not going to play all 48 minutes. You're still going to have your 7 other spots to balance out the roster. I say just let the fans tell you the 5 they want to see and let's go play.
Here's LeBron. And James throws it down.
Not much anyone can do to stop that. LeBron flexing at the rack.
The jump hook. That one off the back iron and out. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. And the Nuggets making a change here. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. The Nuggets with another miss. Pass to Caruso. Back to Kuzma. Here's James. He has 6. Just 5 to shoot. Shot from the top of the key. A little bit off the front iron. Out to the right wing. Here's Hampton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And one on Caldwell Pope. This is his first chance at the line tonight. And the first one at the line is good.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
And the Lakers making a change here. Well, we know, Greg, that Jokic is such a unique talent at that center position. Young player, already top 10 in career triple-doubles.
How about the most triple-doubles ever by a foreign player? You think of the great skilled European big man. Jokic, arguably the most skilled of them all.
It's stolen. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Jokic is running. The shot's good for Kuzma. Kuzma's got his first bucket in this one.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense off the floor. And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Alonzo. And again, Denver, no good. Lakers trail by 9. And the foul called on Paul Wilson. That's his first foul. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barton. And the Nuggets making a change here. .54 left to play here in the second quarter. Kuzma buries the long-range jumper. Kuzma's got 5.
Helping this offense spread the floor. Kyle's a solid shooter from distance.
Now, here's Jokic. Averaging around 27.5 points a game, one of the best in the league. Pocket 6. Here's Cole. Kuzma pulls it in. Lakers trail by 6. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And just a top-notch free throw shooter this year, all the way up there at 88%.
That one is off. That one misses.
In this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
That's the ball. And the top by Ball.
And guys, this is kind of Ball's role. He's out there to score, and he does it in a variety of ways.
The 8-footer. And no problem from Hero as he finishes at the rim. Hero's got 4 this quarter. That'll do it for the first half. Nuggets lead by 6. We're going to step away briefly. And as we get to this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And here is Los Angeles now. They trail by 6. And they double up Davis. Outside Gasol. Back to Caldwell Pope. On the wing, Davis. Porter with the steal. For three, Murray. Offensive rebound. Jokic with the bucket.
Such a savvy player. Love watching Jokic battle for positioning on the offensive glass.
Shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
Bull. A three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Lakers. 8-point game. Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. That'll be the first of two straight at home.
And if you're drawing up your starting five for team irrational confidence,
Stop trying it with me, dog.
makes a strong case. This guy is fearless.
Here's Bull. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line. And Murray, we know, could be streaky, Greg. Still hit 30% for his career from three-point range.
Of course, the degree of difficulty pretty high on a lot of his shots. Off the bounce with a hand in his face. And he's more than a shooter, a versatile scorer who can get it done in a variety of ways.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Now, in the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather taken? Kawhi and PG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie.
Wow. I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know, Kawhi's got a couple finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. I'm going to agree. Gets it from three-point range. And it's 7 points for Michael Porter.
And such a sharpshooter from outside the arc. Porter just superb at knowing when to fire from deep.
It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Count it.
And that's a nice pass. The patience of LeBron to let the play develop.
On the wing, Porter takes the three. Doesn't go for him. And the Lakers take it the other way. And Davis, here we go. And Davis throws it down.
A heck of a talent. AD can score, score, score. And he's comfortable handling the basketball.
Denver passing it around. Jokic inside. Final to look here for Murray. Sinks the triple. And the Nuggets lead by 9.
And Murray is so deadly with the catch and shoot, Jay. When the D isn't playing up on him, he has no problem going right up with him.
And coach most likely wants to address their turnover issues. The offense looks forced right now, rush. There's no synergy to it. They have to find a way to work together and remain aggressive without making mistakes.
And that one's good. Schroeder.
Nice recognition by Schroeder. Loving the mid-range. Just taking what the defense allows.
Knocked away. It's stolen by Schroeder. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now, here in the third. And a wide open look for Porter. Off the mark there with a three-point shot. Fast break, the Lakers. It's up a 3. He's off on that one. The Nuggets lead by 7. The drive by Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
And like the initiative there, Jokic seen an opportunity to get inside and just attack it.
The offensive rebound. A flawless finish on the alley-oop. Jokic with it. 6 points for him. Got a piece of it.
Oh, he won't block a lot of shots. Kyle with terrific defense that time. Read that one all the way.
To the inside. Jokic with the steal. And stolen by LeBron. Moving it up. Here's Harold. Drops in the layup for 2. Harold's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And that's how you do it, guys. Ball pressure and then get some run.
And it's Murray penetrating. Outside corner. From deep 3-point range. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Porter's got a pair of threes now here in the 3rd for the Nuggets. And there's the call on James. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
There's 18 seconds left to play here in the 3rd. Pass to Murray. Beyond the arc. The shot, no good. Outside Matthews. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated. I did not think he was going to get that off in time.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the shot clock. Ending the quarter, the right.
And so it's Denver with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their defensive mindset clearly focused on clamping down on LeBron James, and their game plan is working. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. 4th quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Denver Nuggets. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. And that'll be the middle game of their 5 in their long...
You trying to quit real quick? Well, I'm gonna go.
For real? Stop. Now can you pass me an air, dude? Where's everything? Put it. Come on. Thanks.
I'm not even playing.
What do you mean playing?
Oh, there's one for him too. You should give him that. Yes, just give him one.
Call Kodak over here.
Kodak. 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 Call him back up. I'm in a match though, so. What?
Not your turn.
You can go ski pop. Let's go that. I ate them up. You gonna lock the door?
This homestand of the year. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. All three off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Denver leading by 10. It's Martin on the wing. Three-pointer. Buries it from three-point range.
Those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
With the drive, Caruso. The jump hook. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Outside Porter. Lets it fly from 18. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
We go pop, pop, pop. Be careful, dude.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, guys, during that last time out, I listened to Frank Vogel talk to his team. He is not happy with the sloppy play offensively. He said, make the easy plays. Take care of the ball. We can't afford to just give away.
I ate them. I was over here eating it.
See if they can clean it up.
We should just leave him that. Hugo, can you just leave him that?
Teams looking
What?
for +6s. Players whose wingspans exceed their height by a half foot.
What?
Harrell is a 6'7"
What's that?
player
You know
with a
what I'm
7'4"
talking about.
wingspan.
What's
If you're
that?
struggling with the math, ladies and gentlemen,
You ugly. I don't care.
I'm sorry.
What the fuck does that mean? That's the nigga looking at no charades game. He weak.
I mean, he's fearless. Even giving up a few pounds or a few inches, he will go right at you and making steady improvements.
Here, hold this one, change it there.
Year-over-year.
Pocket four. Nailed from three-point line.
Yeah, I'm about to start running with these niggas, dog.
We are here in the second half.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Murray, no good.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Denver leading by 17. Hole with it. He's picked up by James. Pass to Barton. All alone. Laying soft on the front of the rim and drops.
I like these niggas, bro. They play nice.
That one falls.
Imagine you be like, why you keep picking it? You know? What the fuck? Cause I like their style. Same way I like her style. I mean, you can YouTube on your shit and read everybody's backstory.
See what I mean?
I say and read everybody's backstory. Looking at you, you have a circle.
Shut up. No, I didn't.
Oh, change his diaper.
Thank you
That's on you. You wild, dog. You wild. You wild.
My first child was born in the great city of Portland. And Bull wide open. He shoots.
I'm out here getting in this nigga
A
ass.
little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Over to the left wing. James outside.
You like a baby?
From deep.
A baby. A baby. You like a baby.
And here's Denver. They're on 12-3. Now Bull.
Finally.
Good job by AD, not giving up on the play.
Right, we'll be right back.
Blocking the shot. Appreciate the hustle.
Pass to Murray. Back to Jokic.
I tried to score on that little ass nigga.
And the call up against Jokic.
Why did you leave me?
Foul of the game.
So I can come in and say, oh, I missed you, babe.
Oh, sure.
That's why.
Lakers trailed by 19. Now here's Caldwell Pope. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Hits the three-point bomb.
It's the 3-point bomb.
The numbers speak loud and clear. 80, not letting up. Playing with great pride. And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Denver.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
Yeah.
Big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Bull.
Hard not to be impressed by what he did tonight. He was aggressive, he was efficient, and the defense had no answer.
.55 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Millsap. A shot, no good. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. So they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad
Hello.
between those two.
First one falls for. A different look for Denver. And so Cook nails both of them. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Pass to Bull. That's it go. And the shot is long.
Well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot. Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammate.
Don't make me give you big old kisses.
Free throw good for Morris. And Morris drops them both. 30 seconds left in the game. And scored by Bull. And it's Jokic in the corner. Takes a three. Morris with the rebound.
Alright, what y'all doing?
Good on the shot, and that changed the lead to 7 minutes.
Over the taller defender, this is why you have to stay connected to shooters on the perimeter. And let's give him some credit. He read the situation well. He created some space, and he delivered.
Here's Bull. Off turnover. So we see Denver with the win here. Some good competition with the home advantage.
and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference. Yeah, and the first step to becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
You know what he wants. You sleepy, Carlo? 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 What you talking about? Yeah.
We're sleepy, baby.